Welcome back to the Mob Boss Den, the hot seat. I'm joined now by X-Ray's Martin Beyer. Martin, thank you so much for joining us for a chat.
Thank you very much for welcoming me, and I'm happy to have some good chat.
There's a whole bunch of things I want to talk with you about, but let me take you right back to the start. Where does the Martin Beyer RC story begin? How did you get into this this hobby, the sport, the industry? Take me back to the beginning.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was 7 years old, 30 years ago, I started with the RC cars. As my father was racing, so I want to do the same thing like him, and I really enjoy. I had a high possibility to do also the real scale motorsport, as I was good in go-karting, but I still like RC a lot more than the real racing, so I choose this one, and I'm very happy with it.
What's the difference between sitting in a kart and driving with the transmitter? I mean, tell me about, well, why do you love this one more?
I think it was people around in the sport.
Yeah.
A lot more friendly.
Yeah.
Very, very safe.
That's true.
Nothing can really happen.
No.
So very, very safe, very good racing. You can actually work a lot more on the cars than actually the real cars.
Yeah.
And I think also the budget difference it's huge.
They're good reasons. Money, safety, friendliness. Yeah, for sure. I want to fast forward now to just a month or so ago in Hoodie Arena. You drove the lights out to win the European Championship. Talk me through that event a little bit. I mean, firstly, congratulations. It was a fabulous win. We were up until all hours here watching you take the win. And I think second in the other class? Or you're right up the top?
I was fourth.
Fourth in the other class?
Yeah.
Just talk to me about that event and what it meant to you to win that European Championship in essentially home soil.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, racing at home is always the most difficult you can probably have. As you can also see here.
Yeah. Bit of pressure.
It's the same thing. It's a lot more difficult than you just come for the race and you follow the race. But I did everything I could. I prepared myself a lot. I had many helps from my friends, which helped me a lot mentally, because this sport is a lot about that also.
Yeah.
So I think I was ready with my cars. I was ready with mentally, and I just drove the best I could.
Yeah.
I was not looking much left and right, and it works out.
What does mental preparation look like for you? How do you, Martin Beyer, get mentally in the zone?
Actually, some people had to help me. As basically in every professional sport, I think it's very important to be mentally set for the race.
Yeah.
You need to be really, let's say, clean. You cannot have any. I could not have any problems before the race. It needs to be everything set. I need to be really free to think about just the race and the driving.
Yep.
And a few friends helped me to do this.
Yeah.
I was able to do this. Still, I could feel there was a lot of pressure because I had a family there.
Yeah.
100 people that works at XRAY, they know we race over there. So, and then I know if I do, I will be the first one winning Tour Drive.
Yeah.
As I did also with our race before. So it was a lot of pressure, but I did everything I could, and it happened. So. And it means a lot for me. And I was so happy that actually when I did it, I lost a little bit of my focus for the forward drive race.
Understandable.
And I could not come back during the race. I still was on top 5. I finished 4th, I think, overall, which is still really amazing for me. But I was so happy about it too. That
and your teammate managed to take the win. David Ronefeld taking the win.
We both went home, like very happy because each one class. So.
Do you think that mental preparation, sports psychology, coaching is something that RC racers should do more of? Should we be using those kinds of mental preparation tools more in our sport?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think it's needed. I know I have very good friends in big motorsports, and they all do. And when they don't do, they don't have good results. So I think this is something, and I'm sure many of the good guys do. And you need to be really head ready for the race.
I'm often watching Formula One, watching the drivers do those reflex exercises before they go out for a session. I don't see that necessarily in the pits here, and I wonder if maybe we should see more of that. Maybe I need to do some more of that. My reflexes are long gone. Martin, tell me a little bit about your role with X-Ray. So let's kind of shift over to the X-Ray side. Just describe your role in the company for us.
So I joined X-Ray 8 years ago. when I moved to the factory and start to work the daily on the cars and helping on the development. And each year I went deeper into the development, and today I basically take a role of me and Uri designing the main. All,
Yeah.
We are guys who decide what will be the new cars, new parts, what we
Yeah.
develop.
Just on the off-road side, or right
Yes,
across? Just on the off-road side.
because it's already a lot of cars, and the year is super
Yeah.
short. The days are super short, so we do this, and it's for me it's as a dream to work
Yeah.
with Mr. Hoodie,
Yeah.
because he's the guy who built it from
Yeah.
the zero, from the ground, and I'm learning from him every day,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing.
And when you're at a race, say this week, for example, you're here at the World Championships, you've chosen not to race. What does the role look like here with the team on the ground at a race like this?
I mean, race like this is very difficult because not only the team drivers but also the customers expect somebody
Yeah.
come and then helps with the car, and it's normal that nobody have the car perfect. That
Yeah.
always can be like some part not really perfectly
Yeah.
built, or it can be broken or whatever. So I try to help everybody to make sure their car is good.
Yeah.
And if I drive, I want to drive and I want to do best.
Yeah, yeah,
And I know I cannot help and focus the others.
yeah.
So I decide to just come and help the people, the customer, the team drivers, to make
Yeah.
it best they could, and
Yeah.
and they could enjoy the race.
Yeah. I want to take a quick step back to the vehicle development side of the work. I'm thinking about, you have quite a number of off-road platforms, the two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive electric,
Yep.
8-scale, buggy, electric buggy, truggy.
Yep.
Still running the mini truggy as well. That was around a little while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, but mainly 10 scale two-wheel, four-wheel, 8
And 8
scale
scale.
nitro electric, and then we have some little bit side like truck,
Yeah.
short course little bit.
Yeah.
And
So what's the development cycle like? So let's next week you'll release, or in the next few weeks you'll release a new two-wheel drive, and then where do you go from there? What's the next 12 months look like so that you're ready to kind of, how does that development happen?
I mean, everything needs to start a lot earlier. Let's say next week or this week we release the two-wheel drive XB2, but the work needs to always start like 12 months ago,
Yeah.
because we need the time to produce the car, to make ready the manuals, and there is many stuff we need to make
Yeah.
ready before the release. So we need to really start minimum like 6 months before to start to produce the car and
yeah.
make everything ready.
Yeah.
That means the testing for the new cars needs to start a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So we are going to release 26 car, but we have to already start work on 27.
Yeah.
So we need to be always minimum 8 months ahead
Yeah.
and try to work and try to find the new things and move the stuff forward. So it's very, very hard.
And the other question I guess for me is, how difficult is it to try and design a car when that car will be used in so many different conditions? From, say, an off-road car, from carpet to AstroTurf to high grip indoor clay to loose, high grip outdoor dirt we have here, loose dirt. Your customers will use this car in all sorts of conditions. What a challenge for an engineer.
10 scale, 2-wheel, 4-wheel I think is the most difficult
Yeah.
class to develop from all. Because as you say, so many different surfaces, and
Yeah.
the car needs to work on all of them,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
It's incredible.
There is no car that can run on all these surfaces, and you can fight for the win. So
Yeah.
this is really very, very big challenge. But we try to test everywhere we could, from astro, carpet, dirt, high grip dirt,
Yeah.
glue surface, no glue surface,
Yeah.
wet astro, dry astro. It's a lot. But we try to always go
Yeah.
as many tracks and develop the car
Yeah.
and pick up the information and work on the new parts. So, but this one is very hard. Very hard.
It's been good. It's been a big year for you in the US. You've added a whole bunch of new drivers, most famously Dakota Fenn, Brennan Schimmel, for example. Chase Lemieux, a number of new drivers. What's that been like to have that expanded focus in the US and to be able to keep an eye on what's happening over there?
We always like to be big and to have a very good drivers and drivers that are nice and are able to help the people
Yeah.
and the customers. So, and these guys has just perfect choice for us, and we
Yeah.
make it work out, and
Yeah.
we are very happy with them. So,
And some big wins this year.
yeah, a lot. That's a good year.
Swept the US in 10 scale dirt nationals between Brennan and Dakota. That must have been a big win. You must have been very happy with that one.
Yeah. I mean, every win, every race is for us is amazing. So
why is XRAY about racing? You know, you are a racing focused company. Is it the competition that drives that focus on racing? You haven't expanded into other parts of the market, you know, bashing and recreational stuff. It's been about racing for you guys.
I mean, since beginning we are set. And also how Mr. Hoodie started, he starts to race, and he's a racer. I know him very long time ago, and he's the person that he likes to race, he likes to win. He has a fuel in his blood, so it's.
Is it nitro? He's got nitro in his blood.
Yeah. So it's nice that actually the owner has a passion for the racing, and that's what we are trying to focus only. Because if we also try to do some RTR stuff. We need to slow down on the racing side, which we don't like. We like to go for the race, we like to win, we like to have the best cars. We like that customers are happy with the cars. So this is what we do, and we like to do 100%. We don't like to do it on 99. So.
No, it's good. Just reflect for me a little bit about this event. You've been to many, many World Championships. How does this World Championship stack up in terms of the organisation, the track, the venue, the vibe around the pits, the feeling? Tell me a little bit about this race.
I mean, it's really cool. I really like the size of the track, as we are, for me, like back on 110, how it should be. The size, the dirt, the traction level, the facility, the amazing things around here. It's really, really good. I really enjoy.
Are you, like me, wishing you could be driving some laps on this track? Maybe in the evening after everyone else goes home, you and I can go and do a few laps?
Yeah, maybe, for sure. Always when I'm under the rust room and watching my drivers, I wish I could drive, but.
The last question I have for you is just tell me a little bit about the relationship between XRAY and your Australian distributors around a race like this. You've got a strong local team here. They know this venue really well. What's that kind of relationship been like since you visited back in April for the warm-up? You know, how have you worked with the local team?
We work very good. I mean, we always try to have a very good relationship with everyone. Because I think the teamwork is something that moves everybody forward. So we like to work together. We like to share things together, and I think it works out very good. So
good to have those partners all around the world. Martin Bayer from XRAY, thank you so much for joining me in the Mob Boss not so hot seat. Let me offer you a I Survived the Don's Den little plaque and the Australian legendary Tim Tam chocolate cookie.
Wow.
You've got to eat one of those.
Thank you.
As long as you're not allergic to anything.
No.
Nice and safe. Thank you, Martin, for the chat. Folks, come back on the other side of this break. I'll check in with our team and see we might have one more chat, but we're also not too far away from finals racing. Thanks again to Martin Bayer.
Thank you.